Alright, so we're here today putting up a trampoline, the 50-inch hexagon trampoline, as you can see by the figure. And it also has a little handlebar, I guess, for help when you want to move it, or if you know, if you're a little kid or something like that, they want to hold that while they jump up for balance. So I'm going to go ahead and start put this thing together. So first thing first, I went ahead and basically mark up what the shape of the trampoline going to look like, and I would recommend that you look for the base piece that has this 4-bolt bracket hole. And then it's a base pieces because it has all of the base pieces have these rubber grommets on them for make contact with the floor. And when you're putting together the base, it's very simple. You basically push them all into place like that. You just make your way around, make a nice hexagon. And then, as I was saying earlier, if you wanted to start with this piece, you see how this piece has the 4-bolt holes, where when you put the legs on, you basically attach this standing up, and this would be where your handlebar goes. So if you want to start there and then start to go around and make your hexagon, I would recommend that. So the items that come in this box basically consist of those pieces for the base, that piece for the handlebar. You have your other 2 pieces for the handbar. This is the hand grip or hand grip cover, so you know you're not on bare metal to metal. You have your bungee cords that basically support the actual trampoline mat. Then you have all of your nuts and bolts that you need. This bolt right here is actually for the handlebar. Once we get that situated, I'll show you how that goes. But you have your mat, and then you have the legs of the trampoline right there. And I'm gonna say it's not a lot of parts, so it should be a very simple install. So I'll just go ahead and go to the next step. Once I have the frame together, I'm going to go ahead and drop the bolts in the little holes along the side. And as is shown in the manual also, as I say, if you want to, you start with that one. 1 second, camera blurry, hold on. So if you want to start with that one, which is what I did, and then you just go all the way around whichever way you want. You basically make itself into a hexagon. So the next step also is to basically put the legs on. And before me get too far ahead, this image right here, that's the tool you're going to use. This right here, that's the tool you're going to use to basically pull the bungee cords to the edge of these and attach them to the metal frame. So just follow the steps. It's very simple. As I said, if I were you, would start with this piece right here that has the 4-hole bracket, and then you just go from there, and it should be pretty simple. So let me go on to the next step. So the next step is going to be actually removing those rubber grommets from the base frames. And as you can see, this is the legs, and as you can see, there are actually threads when you remove that rubber cap that you basically screw the legs onto. So you want to do that with all of them, and basically do it all the way till it's tight as possible. So you just go around and do that for all of the legs, and that's basically that. Next step. So this is what it looked like after you install all the legs. As you can see, it has a good couple of inches off the ground. So that's all of the legs on. So next step is going to be installing the mattress, the trampoline pad, and the springs. So the next step going to be using the bungee cords and basically running them through all these little fittings along the trampoline, and then after that we're going to basically loop them over this. Basically you guys send them basically like that. So I'm going to push that through and bring it underneath, and you're going to do that all the way along the frame of the trampoline until you get good proper tension. So that's why you're going to need that tool. So if it gets a little bit too hard for you, so you can be able to do that. So go ahead and get all of that fitted up, and then we show you the final look of what this turn out to be. So the next step is basically getting every adjacent side of the bungee cords on first, or you're going to have some problems, because me encounter some problem. So I have to figure this out the hard way, and you do need a tool because these things are very tight to put on. So you want to start with one side, you get two on. You want to go to the opposite side, get two on. You want to go to the next side. If you can get two on or one on for start, you get another one on. You go to the next side. The last side going to have a whole lot of tension on it, but the sides that you already put on, you can basically shift them down, or move them back and forth to get the trampoline centered. And then what you want to do now is go zigzag back and forth, whichever process work for you, and just do opposite sides. Don't do the same side. When you do one, go to the next side. When you do one, just go to the opposite sides for each one after the last one you do. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it up, and then we're going to see what it look like. And also, to install these bungee cords properly so you won't have no problem or anything like that, this is basically the right way to do it. You can put the bungee mat on two sides. You have a red side or you have this side. I don't know which side is really correct, but this is the side I already have it on, so this is the side I'm going to stay on. So installing these, basically want to have the rope go over here, and then it's gonna basically loop through like this here. So loop over and push the bar through, and this is what you want it to look like. So this is the trampoline when it's all done. It was a nice little project, must say. The tension on these things it's amazing. So you're going to take a look at muscle fit, get them fitted on and everything. As you can see, some of these kind of look different. I don't think they will come off or so it depends on you how you want them. Either you want them underneath around here, which most people might, or you want them out here if you think that look cool. But this is the finished trampoline. So there it is, trampoline. Alright then, so make sure you watch your fingers, because when you're trying to put those on the edge of those, your fingers can get caught or pinched or anything like that. So definitely be careful of that and have fun.